few days removed from Thursday, but first time we've had a chance to talk to you about it. Just looking back on that scrimmage, what were your thoughts on your group?
I was proud of them. And the reason I was proud of them is because they played extremely hard and they played extremely physical. Were they perfect? By no means. There were so many things we had to clean up. But they're playing the way that Troy has to play defensive football. And when they play that hard, they correct mistakes. And that's that's something to build off of. We'll clean up and fix and execute better, but they played so hard and made up for the mistakes that we had. So that's a step in the right direction. I'm excited about it.
They gave up some plays, like you mentioned, but kept them out of the end zone, I think, except for once in like a goal line situation.
That was the thing. Like the play of the scrimmage for me, and told how our day was they ran a reverse to Dontae, and he got about a 30-yard gain, but Raymond Cutts and Ian Connerly Goodley chased the thing down on a 5-yard line and allowed us to play another play. That's what we talked to them about. And then they had a third and short on the goal line, and Dimaj got a penalty because he had holding on a pass on a play action, and not one person flinched. They just said, whatever, let's play ball. We get to play again. And we end up getting a 4 and out with a defensive lineman chasing a sprint down the line that gets a PBU on a pass in the end zone just because he's playing with effort. So that's the exciting part of it. And see, like, we gave up one touchdown, which we're not happy about, but when we gave up big plays, we bowed up and got off the field and made them kick field goals, and we'll win a bunch of games.
This is phase 3 in Coach Parker's kind of philosophy of fall camp, more situational. How does that translate to what you guys do on defense?
It just tightens things up. That's it. And that I love that part. And we talked about it earlier in an interview is understanding how situations adjust our coverage and shells and all of those things. And the guys are starting to figure that out. We still got to be better. The headsets help in terms of having a mic in the ear. Now you can tell them what down and distance is and things like that. But we're getting better at it. We're understanding it. We're starting to tighten things down, and we're really becoming a defense.
That brings up a great point, the in-headset communication. Everybody thinks offensively, calling plays and things like that. But can you expand a little bit more how you guys are going to be able to utilize that?
Yeah, it allows me, because it cuts off at 15 seconds, on a normal down. If it's tempo, it cuts off when the ball snapped. But it allows me to see a formation and alert our Mike backer of what's coming. Okay, we can get them a call on tempo and not have to worry about getting all 11 eyes over to the sideline and somebody misses it and you get a big play. Now the mic can communicate it, and we can just play ahead. It's really useful.
Finally, you got 2.5 days, 2.25 days left. These guys full attention until they have to start going to class on Wednesday. What are you going to try and do? What do you need to really kind of hammer in these last couple of days before you have to turn them loose for class?
Oh, we just got to hone in on what we are. And what I mean by that is, we've had installs throughout the entire camp. Now it's all installed. Now what are we good at, and what are we going to put our hats on, hang our hats on, and start honing in on that and honing in on who's going to help us win football games.